Alright. Okay, so I guess what we're doing right now is getting 100% completion, which shouldn't be too hard, really. It's just going through the extra stuff we haven't seen, you know, little small things, getting all the achievements. Let's see, and stuff. What should we do first? Okay, so I think I know how to get everything. It's just a matter of what order I do it. I think... yeah. Okay, I think I know what to do. Remember when we went through the game in our playthrough, we had the choice of watching Gover Mecha, right? That silly, over-the-top mecha show anime as well. I was wondering if it was anime or not. Was Mecha Gover like an actual anime or something? Or was it I remember Yahiko did say like he's dressed up as like a secretary or something, so maybe it's more so live action, I think. Like a parody of like the Power Rangers and stuff. Now, let's see, I wonder if I have a save. I don't think, well, let's just start a new playthrough then. But, well, this time it won't take like 30 hours, we can just simply skip most of it. Right? Again, this is just like, it's extra stuff, so... we're just zooming past. What a speed run. Skip. Is there a faster skip? I don't think so. It really is, like, there really is, like, I guess, what you would call filler? You know? Even though I don't want to say, like, filler as in, like, a, bad sense. But, more so... it feels like filler. Well, it will probably feel like filler to most people. Like I said before, I keep saying it, but, like, since this game was advertised as a mystery visual novel... no, well, actually... this save was probably the same, or, well... actually, I'm not sure. Was it? Anyway. I should have just loaded this save, I guess. Oh well, whatever. Anyway. But yeah, people... it would probably feel like filler to most people, right? Because you don't expect that slice of life... you know? Story. Like a slice of life, school life story. From this visual novel. Because it's supposed to be mystery. Like Danganronpa, where, like... well, to compare it to Danganronpa, you know, in Danganronpa there is like this school aspect to it, but the tension is still there, right? It's always like, you know, things are happening, and the tension is always there where the mystery and the investigation aspects are always a core element in the story. Unlike this one, where we kind of just like go through silly moments, and sometimes it gets dark, and at the very end, of course, you know, gets serious and all that. But it does shift to the silly comedy school life sort of deal for most of the game, I feel like. Which again is fine. It's just, I don't know, it's just not what the game was advertised as mainly. Right? And I wish, you know, I already said this again, but I wish they just made it so where they just simply said that it was like, you know, just a comedy, wholesome visual novel, where the mystery aspect was kept in the dark, behind the scenes, until it was the right moment, you know? So you learn throughout the story that there is something sinister going on already, or rather you're surprised that there's something sinister going on, right? Rather than already knowing that there's a mystery to be solved. But anyway, I guess yeah, we have to go through this again. I think you know, I went through this on my first try correctly. I don't remember what I did though. Anyway, well, clothes, hat and jeans. Body language, fighting stance, I think. Right hand? Or left hand? What did I say? Oh, and also, yeah, Governmaker, like the first decision of the Governmaker, we already saw that, right? So I skipped through that as well. Was it? What was the thing? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. I guess, yeah, she's in a fighting stance. Intends to use her right hand. Let's get that. Wants to be underestimated. Circumstances, blah blah blah. He did it. Legitimate engagement. Okay, I'm trying to remember what I picked before. I guess, yeah, whatever. I think I got it right. Testing him. Oh, she got it. One of the choices was Shigari has a crush on us. That would be kind of weird. And I guess technically illegal, isn't it? I mean, we're a minor, right? Unless we're maybe are we 18 already? I don't know if Yama's already 18. Maybe. I guess it depends on when his birthday lies. Because I believe on the last year of high school, you're 18, right? Usually, or are you 17? Are you 16? I don't know. Whatever. And for the second decision, we also just chose Governmaker, so we don't have to see this again. You just skip it. And of course, well, the foreigner caricature there isn't very subtle, but I guess Governmaker isn't subtle at all. And here's the test. And let me just save as well, so I don't have to like go through all this again in case I mess up. But let's see. Yeah, so like, oh, did I mention this before? I forgot. I don't know if I said this already, but I think, yeah, for this new playthrough, I guess what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through all the Governmaker choices. I'm gonna see all the two new scenes, or rather, the two scenes we didn't see yet. And I believe I know how to unlock the final CG that we didn't unlock yet. But anyway, I guess this is a test we did before, right? In which I actually almost did it first try as well. I just chose the wrong answer, the last question, I believe. So, Europe's rapid colonization of Africa, raw materials, strategic advantage, because they want to, you know, they want to have more control in Africa. What does Yin Yang represent? Everything's opposite but complementary. Chronological order. I actually got this right, but it was more of a guess, really. But I believe it was Buddhism, Christianity, and then Islam, right? Because I know Christianity was definitely after Buddhism, I believe. Buddhism is definitely older than Christianity. I wasn't sure if Islam and Christianity, if they were, you know, after or before. I think they were pretty close. I think, yeah, Islam came after. I believe so, yeah, so. It's not this one, it's not this one, so it has to be this one. Leap forward was to industrialize China's economy. And this one I got wrong, because I didn't know what these two words mean. But now that I kind of look at them, I kind of get it now. Because I know what nepotism. Nepotism means that in like an organization or like in a higher position, you know, in an organization, you hire people who are close to you rather than hiring people who are actually suited for the position, you know? Like in a job setting or a workplace, you just hire your friends and families instead, that would be nepotism, right? And it can be quite corrupt, you know, because it can be quite inefficient if you only pick people who you like rather than people who are actually skilled for the job. But I guess like it depends on the context, you know. In a small business, maybe it doesn't really matter, right? But yeah, anyway, primogenitor, I believe, primogenitor. I think it just means an ancestor, right? Just someone who's your ancestor, someone who came before you, or something like that. And manorialism, I guess, manorialism, is simply referring to the feudal system, or feudal society, where nobles, right? Kings and queens, and the lords of the families, that sort of thing, royalty, own serfs, right? Own peasants. That's what it's referring to. And I believe, yeah, the European practice did, what European practice did colonial Spanish America Ecomedianda system emulate. So they emulated the feudal system of Europe, right? That's what they did. Bam! Studying? Who needs studying? I got this in the bag. Hooray. Yama's a genius. Okay, yeah, we already solved this. And yeah, I got the achievement last time accidentally because while I was going through the game to get some screenshots, I did that correctly. Okay. Going through all of this again. Oh, Natsuki. So smug. And I did say, like I mentioned before, whether or not Natsuki was the mastermind sort of character, and I guess she kinda is. Right? But, okay, so last time I went through this playthrough, I just texted a friend because I wanted to just have conversations with other people, I want to learn about the characters. But we can also just watch more Govermecker, so let's just do that. Yay! Govermecker will be a nice break from today's insanity. I turn off the lights and settle back on my couch, fixing my eyes on the laptop screen. Hooray! President J. Graves is sifting through paperwork on a cardboard desk. Behind him is a blurry backdrop of... Is that the White House? This background has been blurred due to copyright issues. If I squint, I can read the caption. Yep. Is that a thing? Can you not use you can't use the picture of the White House because it's copyright reasons? Is that true? I'm actually not sure. I know you can't use, well, kind of a weird thing to know, but like, I know you can't use the FBI logo, right? For like, for making stuff. That's technically copyrighted as well. So maybe, like anything made by the government, I guess would be copyrighted. You can't use their stuff in other creative works, technically. But anyway. He sifts through paperwork for a good 5 minutes, maybe more. It's not exciting, to say the least. Crash! Oh no. I'm just about to close the video out of boredom when there's a huge crash and his door explodes with a clearly fake explosion, hailing in a group of 5 women. No, men? Each of them bears an open blazer in some eye-burning neon color and atrocities for skinny jeans hiked up their hips. And their hair, long and silky to their shoulders, and awkward curls in a crown over their head, or messy waves that fall over their eyes and you wonder how they can see straight. President Graves calmly sets aside his stack of paperwork, folds his hands together, and evaluates the unusual group. Can I help you, sirs? The 5 strangers suddenly strike dramatic poses, hands on hips, pointing to nowhere, fake karate stances, even miming a teapot. Oh, so they're JoJo fans. Yeah. One of them steps forward, shaking his head like he's in a shampoo commercial. Words spew from his lips in rhythmic. I can't say this. It's rhythm, right? Rhythmic rap. Anyway. We are the group called K-Ox. K-Ox? K-Ox? K-On? Not exactly. I don't think this is a light music club. If you want to live, then you better flee. Cox? Not Cox. K-Ox. I am the leader, Gotch Minam. Bless you. No, that's my name, Gotch Minam, the leader of K-Ox. Suddenly, the other members leap in front of him, crouching to the ground in another dramatic pose. The best band the world has got. Hit us with your bestest shot. Dazzling fan service, plastic enhancers, and top-notch dancers. You're a K-pop boy band? Yes, we are a K-pop band, and we demand to tour Akirama, right, America, well, the alternate version, alternate Actually, what do you call it? Like, I guess, off-brand. I guess, yeah, that's what you call it. Off-brand America, Akirima, to increase our loyal slaves. I mean, fan base. Certainly not. Akirimans are free peoples. I will not allow them to be bound to you. The members suddenly jump in synchronization, pounding into the ground in some neo-interpretive dance move. When they stand again, they're singing in a jazzy 5-part harmony. Ooh, baby, no you didn't. Nothing can stand in our way. Ooh, baby, gotta get with it. You're in a world for pain. I don't know. I don't listen to K-pop, to be honest, really, so I don't know how the song would sound like. President Graves falls to his knees, clutching his ears in agony. It is singing. It's hypnotic. Cover maker, mobilize. The backdrop, which has been wavering precariously for a solid 5 minutes, tips over as the president's robot bursts onto the scene, revealing a very ordinary-looking backyard. I'm not sure whether to be exasperated or impressed at the fact that none of the actors seem fazed. Oh, 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 you poor, poor fool. It'll take more than that simple tool. Yo, fangirls, I choose you! Ah, fangirls. He flings out his arm and a huge crowd of preteen girls swarms from off-screen, screaming and waving picket signs and surrounding the poor model robot. The robot, now that I get a closer look, seems like it was built from tin cans. Collapses beneath their weight. No! What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Really? I don't know. What you gonna do? Actually, that reminds me of another song. What was it? I don't know. Whatever. I can't remember. I feel like there's lyrics that remind me of a different song. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? I don't know. Maybe I'm just remembering it wrong. Anyway. The president staggers to his feet, his mouth set in a grimace. Give me liberty, or give me death! He reaches into his oversized suit and whips out some awkward contraption that looks like a bastard child of an electric guitar and a shotgun. Guitar shotgun? I guess the American anthem. He slams down on strings, shaking his hair back and forth, which would have been more impressive if it wasn't cropped so close to his skull. I guess. The song sounds oddly like the America's national anthem. The anthem was hard metal, that is. Oh, say, can you see my father trucking electric guitar? I don't know. Actually, how does the... I don't live in the United States. I don't know how the anthem goes. Oh, say, can you see my father trucking electric guitar? Something like that, I guess. Well, the music is kind of like clashing with the background music, but I guess that's the point. Anyway. The members of Chaos quickly clamp their hands against their ears and raise their voices until they're screaming in 5-part harmony. Your eyes, nose, lips, your touch that once could touch us, it's hopeless now, wow! They start throwing little containers of, is that eyeliner? At the president, who repels them with a sweep of his guitar. What so proudly we hailed as Cox is first screaming. And sorry, 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 you'll be proven, wrongest baby. I guess. It's just a cacophony, isn't it? President Graves jerks the end of his guitar, and a spray of poorly green screen bullets flies towards Chaos. In one fluid motion, Gokch Minam reaches into his pocket, uncaps a small container of hair gel, and wraps his hand around his bangs until his hair turns into a spike. With a swing of his head, the bullets bounce harmlessly off of his hair lance. Amazing. Oh, I know this one. Open new hairstyle. President Graves staggers to his knees as the Chaos members jump in place. No, is this the power of a viral video? Oh, it's Yahiko. With trembling fingers, he taps the electric guitar. Suddenly, Yahiko, in his trusty blonde wig and pink dress, materializes out of nowhere. Haters gonna hate. I'm just gonna shake. This is I guess this is also a parody of a song, but I'm not familiar with it. He starts spasming like a lunatic, emitting impulses of energy that fling chaos into the sky. Blasting off again, oh no. It looks so realistic that I find myself wondering if it actually happened during filming. Ah, well, there you go. No! Chaos blasting off again! As they disappear with a convenient twinkle, clearly added in post-production, President Graves pats Yahiko on the shoulder. You know, well, I mean, if you're watching this in the future, it probably isn't all that timely, but it is right now because Twitch is actually streaming Pokemon episodes, so that's actually very topical. Or was that the correct word? Topical? No, I guess topical means like recent news, usually refers to news topics. What do you call something that's like relevant in the moment? I don't know. I guess just, well, relevant in the moment. I don't know. Anyway. Good job, Tater Miffed. Thanks to you, Akirama will sleep in peace. Yay. As the ending credits roll, a voice in the background proclaims that any resemblance to persons living or dead is purely coincidental. Yeah, sure. Okay. Alright. Study, cook, clean, do something productive. Nah, I'll just sit. Yep. Sounds like me. Sit here and do nothing. Except maybe read a visual novel. That's something. I guess we start skipping again, right? Yep. Meet Irie. Well, yeah. What was she doing there? It's weird. And you know, yeah, we can. Well, the last time I went through this, I did puzzles, and also again accidentally off screen. I also just solved the puzzle accidentally. I pressed by like just entering the correct answers because we already knew the solutions, right? So I just put it in, and I got the achievement for getting it the first try, even though it was technically my second try. But you know, we have actually we have an option to not solve the puzzle. We could just tell Sugary to get better directions. I wonder what that does. Does it just cancel the whole section? This okay? I guess yeah. This is just stupid. She needs better subordinates. Okay, I guess we just we call Sugary. I wonder if it does like just skip the puzzle section. If it's possible to do that. Get better directions from your subordinate. Get a better brain. I wait for a few more seconds, but there's no further response. Oh, okay. I guess not. Well, yeah. Okay, we already know. And then pour the water down the pipe. Yep. And I guess we have to solve this as well. What was the answer? 1244, right? Yep. And then I guess you can complain. This woman, really? April 5th, 2008. You're enjoying this, aren't you? Immensely. Wait, are you watching me? Stop wasting time. You know, actually, yeah, she might actually be watching us. Is she like on the rooftop, like binoculars or something? Well, direction and up, right? Like throw a ball, how's it get back to you without it bouncing? You throw it up. And let gravity do the work. Amazing. Anyway, we skip through this. We also learned that Yama doesn't like spiders. Oh, and of course this is the one where I had very much trouble with. But I did eventually find the answer. It was to switch horses, plural. Yay, okay. Yeah. Go through all of this as well. Zooming. Oh, Natsuki again. Smug. talk with Irie. She eats peaches, nom nom nom. It's Ryota. Yeah, I was kind of hoping that Mr. Ryota wasn't like the ultimate culprit. I guess, well, he's not the ultimate culprit, but he was a serial killer, right? But I wish it was more, I don't know, nuanced than that. I guess it is though, because he's technically like, yeah, he's like the suspect and stuff, but he's not really the mastermind, right? And I was thinking Natsuki might be the mastermind, or at least someone, or at least she's working right under, right? She's she's the direct right-hand smug waifu of the real mastermind, which we don't really know who is yet, right? Because probably we'll learn that in the second game. Let's see. Well, last time I worked on homework. This time, let's just watch more Govermecker. And then did I save? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, okay. Ah, heck, why not? Let's just watch more Govermecker. Okay. The episode opens with President J. Graves chugging along a road in a large SUV, in a shot that looks suspiciously like an American car commercial. Suddenly, a blur crashes down from the sky and lands on the hood of his car, stopping him immediately. Oh no. Another kind of racist caricature. Surprise here, monsieur, you are trespassing on the French border. And I'm really bad at accents. I'm sorry in advance. President Graves steps out of the car, coming face to face with a teen in a striped shirt, red scarf, floppy beret, and a twin, twirled mustache. Who's this pretentious buffoon, and what business have you in stopping in a caravan? I am the Diamond France, leader of the 865th Resistance. France answers to me and me alone. This introduction is punctuated by a very sudden passage of out-of-tune accordion. You can order France all around all you like, but I am a proud Akiraman. We have natural rights and liberty, and nothing can hold us down. I know, which is funny, they don't want to say America, right? It's Akiraman technically, but they can just say France. Is that alright? I don't know. I now see why your crime rate is going on. Are you insulting my freedom? Enough, Govermecker! Not so fast! Diamond France suddenly reaches into his beret and pulls out a whip? How'd they fit that into a hat? You may have your little toy, monsieur, but nothing can defeat my whip! You think that pansy little whip can take on Govermecker? This whip is what keeps my team of visual novel writers, are we getting meta here? I mean my millions of countrymen in line. Do not underestimate me. Nah. Huh. We'll see how great that whip is when I'm done with it. Govermecker, mobilize. I surrender, of course. You know, even... Isn't it weird that we always, I guess, give shit for France for surrendering all the time? It's kind of weird stereotype when it was like a superpower, you know, for a long time, especially in the medieval era, right? Like, they won a lot of wars. They only like surrendered a few times, technically. I don't know why we always, as like a stereotype, just make France surrender. Anyway. Before Govermecker can even chug onto the scene, Diamond France has whipped a white flag out of his beret and is frantically waving it in the air. You, what, already? Oh, we're French. We're very good at surrendering. Is that something to be proud of? We're French. We're proud of everything. Just then, Govermecker, in all its stop-motion and toy model glory, bursts into the scene, whirring expectantly at President Graves. President Graves only taps it lightly on the foot with a sad smile. I'm sorry, bud. False alarm. I swear that Govermecker's shoulders droop in disappointment as it chugs away like a rejected puppy. Suddenly, Diamond France throws the flag into President Graves' face with a triumphant shout. Ah, victory is mine! But where's your sense of honor? We're French. We're very good at being dishonorable. Which again, kind of ironic because they, like France in general, was at their most powerful when chivalry was the most important thing in Europe, right? Or at least, well, I don't know. Chivalry, sense of like a code of honor among knights, that sort of thing. Though, well, I mean, historically speaking, I'm pretty sure not all knights followed chivalry, right? It's kind of like romanticized in the like modern books and fiction and stuff. So, anyway, I'll stop saying that. Then we shall proceed, non? Come, robot of anguish, let us wreak havoc together. A robot of anguish? As Diamond France dramatically spins around, President Graves claps his hands over his ears. Govermecker, mobilize! Again, wow! As Diamond France's robot oozes into its form like some abstract French art film, Govermecker tears on the screen with renewed vigor. But Diamond France lashes his whip at its knees, causing it to flop on the ground. Ha! Your little pet is no match for France, no? We'll see about that. He leaps into the cockpit as Govermecker jerkily pulls itself to its feet. Howdy. Diamond France leaps into his own mech, now molded into a deformed Eiffel Tower with a cockpit duct taped to the front, and rushes at Govermecker. Prenez ça, sailed entendre. Or, how do you say it? Prenez ça? Prenez ka? Or prenez ça? Sale étrange? Étrange? I don't know. Look, I can't speak French, unfortunately. Speak English, heathen! The mechs crash against each other, swinging metallic limbs haphazardly as Diamond France opens his cockpit, tossing strange objects at President Graves. Bucket of destruction, eclairs of illumination, final croissant! Are these pastries? Huh, they're no match for whole house chocolate chip cookies! As the French pastries harmlessly bounce off of Govermecker's armor, President Graves chucks back his own weapon. It promptly explodes into 100 other chocolate chip cookies, which explode again until Diamond France's mech keels to the floor, finally defeated. Sacre bleu, you have defeated me! Stick to art, monsieur, since you clearly suck at fighting. I won't forget this! Diamond France shakes his fist in anger as he limps away into the sunset. President Graves only grins smugly, reports his SUV, and continues down the road, blasting traditional rock and roll with both windows open. Amazing. Technically, this series should be abominably offensive, but for some reason, I'm just amused by it. I guess it's just too over the top to be taken too seriously. I think I'm actually becoming fond of it. And yeah, I got the achievement right here. All roads lead to Govermecker. Yay! Okay. I guess, yeah, Shigure is calling, let's just save again, save here. And skip on through all of this. Whee! Oh, we have to go through this again. Well, I only pick one, right, so... Skippu, 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 skippu. Well, I don't have much to say. I guess, yeah, they go to amusement park. Oh yeah, well, didn't I remember something to do with like the Yakuza? Was that true? I don't know. It's by Lemon Skate, right? The amusement park and stuff? In which case, I wonder... if Lemon Skate, like a big corporation like that, is somehow involved with organized crime, maybe... that's like... what's happening? You know? That there's some sort of conflict between Lemon Skate and the criminals? The underworld? In which case, that's... maybe that's why Natsuki's involved? Like, maybe she's a criminal too? That's what I was speculating, you know? Go through all of this again. It's kind of, well, it's not the worst thing in the world, but yeah, we'll do all of this again. Skip, skip, skip. Skip, skip, skip. I guess, yeah, we have to go through all of the choices here at the amusement park. And somehow we have time for all of them. Alright. Fill this. Yeah, we panicked because we thought Ryu was kidnapped. And well, she gets actually kidnapped later. Okay, Misaki. Link is madness. Okay, so yeah, this is the beginning where we get to choose to spend time with the waifus, right? I think what I should do here to get the other achievement and the other CG, I believe, is to not do that. To not spend any time with any of the waifus. Sorry, I'm gonna have to reject you, Misaki. Goodbye. Sorry, I can't help you with a commercial. Are you sure? The man seems genuinely terrified for his life. I feel a pang of guilt, but I might actually be doing him a favor if I had ended up ruining the commercial. Yeah, sorry. Well, I won't force you. As he slinks away, I give Misaki an apologetic smile. Oh, you're no fun. You would have looked great in the kimono. She says this playfully, but it's clear that she's disappointed. Will you be able to find another replacement? I'm sure we will. Somehow. Hopefully. Okay, have a good shoot, Misaki. Thank you. Bye, Yama. She sweeps back to the film scene, leaving me to my own devices. Alright. For a moment, I'm tempted to stick around and take a look at the filming process, but I decide against it. The last thing I need is another reason for the police to suspect me. Yeah, I guess, yeah, we were just recently at the forest, and the police were quite suspicious of us. I exit the rooftop, head to the courtyard. You know, it's kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of like disappointing for me that where we can't do anything else, you know? In the sense that if we don't spend time with the waifus, we don't spend the time doing something else, right? Instead, the story just continues on, you know? Taking time to relax, that's a bad idea. I'm fidgety and anxious, a poor mood if I want to spend time with friends. And I really rest easy. Actually, are we actually... Oh, I was wondering, I just said, like, would we get, like, an alternate scene, or do something else? We don't spend time with the waifus. But actually, maybe, yeah, we are. We're getting, like, a little bit of monologue, I guess, from Yama. So yeah, he's at the courtyard, he's thinking about what happened, disappearance on campus, seemingly without pattern, merciless and sudden. The academy was supposed to be invincible, but didn't want someone to enter. No, if it didn't want someone to enter, no one could enter. If it didn't want someone to leave, no one could leave. No, we learned that was untrue because there is a back door to this place that nobody knows of except old Ryota. There's a reason the tuition is crazy high, and it's not because of the teaching quality. The security measures need to be strong enough to protect the kids of government officials, corporate officers, and on visits the mayor himself. The academy is really the only school that can keep its students completely safe. Well, at least that's what it was supposed to be. But now... We're getting a message? Yahiko? I don't want to get some GFC, rest of us here, hello, do you message, I'll come. Okay, so yeah, I guess we just get a little bit of monologue instead of the scene of Misaki and stuff. And everything goes as usual. So that's enough morbid thinking for the day. Let's go eat some fried chicken. Yay! Oh, another thing here? What's this? I guess, yeah, we were hanging out in this place. Was this the commercial district, right? District 8, I guess. So I guess, yeah, District 8 is the commercial district. A bunch of, like, stores and stuff. I guess we saw Irie, right? We're contemplating whether or not to invite her. I'll simply say no, I will not invite. The Peach Loli. Even though she's pretty cool. And you should protect her. But in this timeline, I'm just gonna be an asshole and just not hang out with anyone. And just stay at home, watch Governor Mecker. I think we should leave her be. She looks occupied. Oh, thanks, dude. I knew you picked the right decision. Is it the right decision? Yahiko? Alright, if you say so. I can tell that she's displeased with my decision, but we keep walking around the city, searching for something fun to do. Yeah, last time we had karaoke, right? With Irie. But I guess, yeah, this time we don't have that karaoke scene. We don't settle on anything in particular. There's a little bit of browsing, a little bit of eating, a little bit of goofing around the local parks. The time is fun and relaxing. Just what I needed. Thank you for this entertaining day, my minions. Feels like it's been a while. Glad we could do it. So we're heading back? Yep. Actually, I've got some errands to run around here. We'll join you. No, I'll just be fine. I'll be just fine. This is after the amusement park, alright? So I think, yeah, this is where Ryu, I believe, buys a pen for us, right? Buy our gift. Woman's things. Disney Pails. Never use that excuse. See you guys later. Does in your store. It's almost a curfew. Head back with you, me. I should visit Ryo's office. Okay. Skip to this. It's a Ryota. His facade. Still up in Natsuki. This is the, I guess, the scene in Natsuki where we make Shigure act like an animal. This time, I guess, your dog. Wang Wang. Yeah, I guess I chose, well, I kind of chose, like, I work for Shire and stuff, I need to do what I do, and then I chose in the end, I fight for what's right. I just speak the same thing. Is Shire a professional detective? Nope. Or she's bad at her job, maybe, I don't know, that's just very smug. Okay. Do that. And I guess last time I said, I'm gonna help others! But what if I just be cynical this time? I'm gonna sell it like you, yeah. I'm gonna keep it. And when the time is right, sell it. See other people grovel in humiliation for it. Because that seems like a nice thing to do for humanity, wouldn't you agree? She only takes this barb with a laugh. You're cute. Maybe I should keep you. Can I keep him, Minamoto? I will not. You're a dog right now. Bow wow. I think that means I can keep you. What an adorable human being. Though, I kinda like Natsuki though. Smug waifus. Smug waifu. Are just interesting characters to me. Well, in the sense that, you know, I don't know, she's just like... I guess it's more so the fact that we just don't know much about Natsuki, right? So I just want to know more about her. Well, in this game, I guess we will not, unfortunately. But she seems interesting. She's hiding a lot of secrets, right? Anyway. I don't know what little puppy should have. I guess, yeah, this line changes depending on what animal we picked before. A rotten bone. Bow wow. Okay, and I guess we get to choose it. See, what happened last time? Do we only get to pick one again, or can we go through all of them? What do we pick? Should wonder what I should ask about. Actually, did I? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I went through all of them already anyway. So, anyway. Okay, wow, never mind. You pick all of them, basically. Or at least, oh, I don't know. Maybe you pick two, or maybe you pick the right one, and then just the story just continues. I don't know. Anyway, and yeah, Yahiko's pretty sad. You're starting to be sad because things are happening around him. And oh, we can consult Akira at the roof. But this time, We will not. We will leave you. We will not play with you, Akira. Never mind. Probably none of my business. I'll make it if I can. I try to sound encouraging, but this just seems to sink her further. Of course he would. She promptly scoops the pile of fabric into her arms, her face transforming into an abrupt smile. Well, I must be going. Have places to go, people to see, world to save. And about what happened, you could, just ignore it. Actually, what happened again? I guess, yeah, she just fell on us, I guess. With a bunch of, like, costumes. And usually, yeah, we would, like, I guess, just play around, right? Just play make-believe, like we would play with, Ryui, right? At least from what we've learned from Yama's, childhood, they used to play, like, a bunch of, like, make-story stuff. You know, just play around, goof off. And that's what we did with Akira at the rooftop. Last time, anyway. I guess, but we're not right now. Pretend like it never happened. Like a dream that's so vivid you think it's a memory, but in reality, it's just your brain trying to fool around with you. Something like that. Bye. Promptly bust those to the exit, looking like a giant pile of moving fabric. That was eventful. A long moment to calm myself down, combing through Haru's words. Confused stable, eat a quick lunch at the cafeteria before returning to classroom. Yep. Yeah, we're just not hanging out with the waifus at all. Oh, and I guess if I remember correctly, this is when, yeah, that was when Elizabeth was playing piano at the cafe. Right? Do 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 do. Anyway, ignore her. Even if I'm lonely, it'd just be a bad idea to talk to Elizabeth. She just worsened my mood. Oh well. We just continue to be hostile towards her. Oh, and this is where Masuno uppercuts us in the chin. Got KO'd. And, well, I try to save someone, but I guess Masuno, again, saves us both. I try to save, what was his name? Shinji? Someone like that? Shoji, not Shinji. Shoji. Shinji, get in the robot. Anyway, long day. We're gonna drift off. Oh, is this new, actually? Technically, I guess, yeah. Because sometimes, yeah, we get scenes with other waifus. Because we spend time with them, they sometimes barge into our apartment, or they just talk to us. But instead of that, we're just alone. How sad. I hang over in my uniform over the show. So going home. I guess. Oh, the Ryu said that. Wait, I don't receive another message. What's the result? At least I asked. Let's catch my breath for a second. Watching some random talk show. I think of Newton's first law of motion. How did it go again? Never really paid much attention in physics. An object in motion stays in motion. An object at rest stays at rest. That sounds appealing, doesn't it? Being able to stay at rest and not have to worry about staying in motion. Okay. Drowning is not great for your health. Amazing. Come on, seems not this. Should need to be. Should probably be at school if you want to talk to her. Yeah, thanks, Karo. Bye, girl. Akira. Let's call without another word. Okay. Is that the same? I feel like that might be slightly different. I don't know. I thought we might be more worried. Right? Because Riri, I guess, yeah, Riri went home, but told no one about it. Usually we went to the forest, right? Because we thought she would be kidnapped and stuff. I lounged back against the sofa, closed my eyes, munching on my simple breakfast. I have a sinking feeling that this is the last breather I'm gonna have for a while. After a moment of relaxation, I head to school, ready to start the day. Weird. I thought, was this where we kind of had like a panic attack and went to the forest because we thought Ryu was kidnapped and stuff? Maybe not. Even though I'm only slightly early, the classroom is already at full attendance. I guess that with curfew in effect, there isn't much else to do except come to class on time. You sure? Yahiko's talking to Haru and stuff. Okay. Okay, oh, this is where Irie was being bullied. And I guess, yeah, we're not gonna step in this time. No, as unfair as it is, I just turn things to a mess by stepping in. Ah, I don't like bullying. I guess we're not. I creep away, wincing as their voices heighten to strident screams. For the rest of the lunch period, I rest on the rooftop, munching at my takeout to a symphony of silence. It doesn't feel like the right decision, but it doesn't feel like the wrong decision either. Yeah, it's very neutral, Yama, but bad things happen when good people don't do anything, right? Oh well. I would have been able to help her anyway. Wow, you could have suplexed the bullies, you know? Anyway. Zero clear. Yahiko is absent. Blah blah blah. I guess we talk a little bit with Elizabeth. Because she's reading on the roof and stuff. I guess we entertained the idea of hanging out with her, but I guess not this time again because we didn't choose to hang out with her the first time, you know. So no, I've tried time and time again. I come with nothing but disappointment. I should just accept the fact that I'll never understand her, not the choices she makes, nor the words she says. Bye, Lizzie. What? Instead of answering her obvious query of why are you leaving all of a sudden, I merely passed her a smirk. Have fun reading your vampire romances. They're not vampire romances, that's stupid. Not Twilight. I only send her a vague wave as I exit the rooftop. She stews silently for a moment, but it doesn't take her long to return to her books. I guess we're not Mr. Bennett, or, well, Miss Bennett rather. We're not Miss Bennett and Mr. Darcy anymore. I could have poked a little more fun at her if I wanted to, but I don't even have the energy for that. Just about to head back to my apartment when my phone buzzes to life. Continue to skip. Alright, gonna skip all of this. Need some grunt labor. Marvelous Masa. Nah. What, helping her move her stuff, right? Just because she's moving in, she's moving back home, basically. Going to the subway, and this is where we see Yahiko, right? And the Shoji gets run over. Oh no. And this is where we argue, Ryui. Oh no. Then we walk around. We saw Haru get stabbed, I believe, or find his body anyway. We have a lapse and stuff. Yeah. On your students, yeah, we're being very paranoid and stuff. Something is bothering you. Nothing really, I'm just tired. Irie inclines her head, clearly disbelieving, but eventually turns her attention to the peach in her hands. Nom nom nom. Nothing is wrong. Yeah. She gracefully slides off the table, staring up at me. The cafeteria is serving special Salisbury steak. Oh, it is delicious. Is this her way of comforting me? Honestly, I can't see her calling anything delicious, except peaches. Okay. She only continues to stand and munch on her peach, as if waiting for something. What's wrong? Are you going? No. Go now. They will run out. I will. But you aren't, so you aren't going now. I'm not sure how to feel about the fact that she takes everything so literally. I promise that I'll go to the cafeteria and eat special Salisbury steak for lunch within the next 5 minutes. Happy? She eyes me for a moment, but her tiny lips lift into a smile. Go soon. She leaves me with this and trots away. Only then do I notice the class is gaping openly in my direction, as if they're expecting me to vanish into thin air. What are you looking at? At my harsh words, they quickly return to their conversations. Pathetic. Now the Misaki and Elizabeth are in the room, so I head to the cafeteria alone. Eat some steak. Delicious. I guess, yeah, we just spend all our lunches just eating some food. Or rather, well, we didn't eat some steak, we ate some salad. I nibble on some salad, but the churning in my stomach is far too pronounced to digest anything of substance. Most of the students are seated in large cliques, whispering frantically to each other in some twisted variation of telephone. I only watch from afar, ridden with disgust. Did you hear Mr. Satonaka and Mr. Hanamura are secretly going out? Finally, I'm thinking we're getting each other look in the eyes in the middle of class. Is there a rule against teachers dating? Only if you get caught in the act. Hey, we should try to capture something like them making out? Ooh, that'd be hit on the pattern. I stab my fork into my salad with such force that the resulting click stops the neighboring clique in their tracks. Oh, sorry. Teachers dating? A student was run over by a train yesterday and they're chatting about teachers dating. Well, if they are, not their business. It's the administration's. Futile, worthless, sick and shallow and cloying. That was just as bad as them. Students kidnapped, students murdered, students ripped from their lives and their families and their friends, and what was I worried about? Masuda hounding me for track, being paired up with Ryui, troublesome errands from Shigure. Absolutely pathetic. You know, I guess all this alone time is not very healthy for Yama, I think. Rid of my appetite, I toss my dishes and head back to the classroom. I expect to spend the remainder of the time by myself, but instead I find Misaki waiting by my chair. Yama. Yeah, let's skip all this. Ditching, we want to ditch class? Honestly for once, I actually want to stay in school. It's nice to talk to Miki, but as stupid as it seems, this is the only semblance of normalcy I have. Sorry, maybe after school? Oh, after school. I'm a bit busy with work. Oh. It's fine. Maybe some other time. I feel like I should try to make amends somehow, but the bell's already rung. Oh well. It's much that your peas right after lunch break. Can't be helped. To the courtyard! Oh, and so, yeah, instead of skipping class this time, we're actually doing class. We have PE. Running track, doing basic conditioning, and pushing myself much harder than usual. Clearly unnerved, doesn't speak with me for the rest of the class. The afternoon passes by in a similar fashion, stagnant and ridden with idle gossip. Until I'm out of school that I realize I haven't seen Yakugo again. It's a very lonely playthrough this time, isn't it? I don't have anyone to hang out with, so I leave straight after class. How sad. Just go to school, stay at home, do nothing but sleep and be paranoid and have panic attacks about what's happening at the school. We're awake literally, my eyes still swimming, my mind's foggy. How long was that out? Check my surroundings, my jacket's on the floor. No sign of vomit or blood. He looked at pictures of corpses, I guess. I lapsed again without remembering anything. I returned to my previous train of thought, but it's not far from me. My head is pounding mercilessly at my skull and my vision is still wavering. My best just to go to bed. And then, well, we don't get to sleep, unfortunately. It remembers a little bit of what happened in the alley. All this. Skip. I think, yeah, I guess Ryu just got kidnapped by Ryoda just now. Is what we saw. Okay, and let's see. I guess we're trying to figure out who the culprit is again. We already know though, so we don't have to do any of this, but I guess we do. What are the choices? Phone. Right, we have the phone. The culprit did not know about the wall charging feature because not up to date with the modern technology. Location of death is suspicious because the major police related event. There's limited suspect pool. Okay, having more hallucinations. I'm still alive, that's weird. I'm still alive. Can help. We wanted some help, we want to ping Yahiko, we ping me instead. Before Haru was killed. He doesn't trust the police because somehow the police are corrupt, maybe, I don't know. Just once. Ryoda knows our passcode. Also does Natsuki, as we learn later, which is weird. Okay, I guess yeah, we have to go through all of this again. Alright, I'll try to go as fast as I can. Go through this traumatic event. We have to, we have to answer the phone, otherwise, yeah. The police doesn't come and we lose, right? So we have to answer the phone from Shigure. Then Ryoda calls. Right. Refuse. Also, like, let us see Ryui, also untie her when we're there, and then you finally accept, right? Okay, and that's the true end, or the path to the true end anyway. Meet with Ryota, he's a crazy son of a bitch. We're gonna beat up the two students instead, because we can't bear to see Ryu get hurt. Oh, okay, we have to play the stalling game again. In which case, yeah, I have to pay attention this time. Let's see, stall. Okay, stall. Stall again. Okay, stall again. Okay, then hit the girl. Because gotta make sure keep stalling until he says, until Mr. Ryoda says something along the lines of stop wasting time, right? Because if you stall after that, then he gets a little angry, to say the least, and bad things happen. Okay, stall again. Stall again. Something that happened to him. Something did happen, right? We said, well, just before we stabbed him, we said something along the lines of, you disappointed her, didn't you? Or something like that, right? The girl, right? Because we used the same tactic that Shigure used on us, right? Saying something very vague, but probably can be interpreted to something very specific. In which case, it can be used to trick the other person into thinking that you know more than you actually know. Hit the girl again. Stall. 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 Quit your dawdling. Hit the girl. Blah! Kill the girl, but not really though. You don't actually kill the girl. We use the Shigure trick. We stab him, we fall in the pool, and I guess, yeah, Ryoda survived that stab. I was thinking he died, but I guess not. Oh, okay, click on that. Go through all of this again. We're going through rehab. I keep saying, I don't know how to say the full word. Rehab, rehabilitation? I don't know why I can't say the word. Rehabilitation. Rehabilitation. I don't know. English is hard. It's rehab, basically. Right, rehabilitation. Rehabilitation. Anyway. Okay, yeah, this everyone visits us. Then Irie. I guess we wake up, we see Irie. I guess I say, what is it? Nothing, goodbye. It's completely empty. That was unusual. And normally, yeah, she would stay and like sing a song for us, but I guess we didn't get too close with Irie, so she doesn't really care. Coverage, no buzz. Last thing I want is reporters, but simply doesn't make sense. I got my own. Shigure is here. Gives us our pay, which is $0, really. Misuki visits again, but Yama, yeah? Sorry, I shouldn't have worried you with this. It's fine, thanks for telling me. I suppose I should let you rest. I still need to speak with you. You'll be alright? Thanks for stopping by. Of course, rest well, Yama. I guess the waifus would probably say something a little bit more, you know, if you did spend time with them. I guess this time they just say goodbye, you know, after saying their piece. Right? For the most part. Go here, we play D&D. Amazing! Do all this. Roll the dice. I guess we never see... As far as I know, we never see the health bars go down. Oh well, actually we do. Okay, I was gonna say like the health bars or anything, or the I don't know, MP. I guess MP doesn't really go down, but I guess they do. Yeah, Ryui's health bar goes down. I didn't notice that before. It is actually, they took the time to do that little detail. Amazing. I guess yeah, Masaru's dead. Everyone else is dead, and Yako finally messes up. That was the DNA game, alright. Okay, here's the riddles. We visit the cemetery. And then Ryui gives us a nice pen. Because we wanted a pen, apparently. Oh, and Natsuki breaks into our room. Oh, Natsuki. Is there a route for Natsuki in the second game? That would be fun. I'd imagine it would be quite an adventure if we actually attempted to romance Natsuki. I don't think it would end well, to be honest. Alright. Yep. Okay. I gotta save over there. Continue to skip. Yeah, call from my parents. Oh, and I finally get the achievement. Yes, I get the fruitless achievement. Where, we did not romance any of the waifus. So, we don't meet with anyone. On the final day, or rather, before we leave anyway, we leave Izumu. I've gone to see one person, who should I see? Try the might. I can't think of a single person. Okay, we can meet like Yahiko or Masato, right? So, I guess they're not waifus, but still friends. Oh well. I just wait here until parents come. Technically I should see Ryui, but I just don't know. So many variables, so many what ifs. Just thinking about the future where something wrong happens and we split up. It fills me with dread. You know, if we just go to her house right now, we could like save her, Yama. But I guess we're not gonna do that, unfortunately. We're just gonna sit here. I should just call her. She deserves that much. Oh, I guess yeah, we're just gonna call her. Interesting. I don't know if she's gonna pick up though. Nothing but a click of her voicemail. Or maybe, yeah, maybe it's too late. Maybe she's already, you know, maybe the incident already happened. Hey, it's me. Sorry I couldn't pick up your call, but I'll leave you a message. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. I end the call. Retry again. It's not like anything else is going on today. She should pick up. Hey, it's Rio. Sorry. One last time, I'm rapidly losing my courage. Hey, Rio, blah blah blah. You'll leave a message. Blah blah blah. Well, maybe she's also having doubts. Maybe she also feels overwhelmed. Or right now, she's being murdered. Yama? Clear my throat. Hey Ryui. It's me, Yama. Not that you wouldn't recognize my voice. You know, this is kind of cruel when you think about it, because we know what happens. So he's basically talking to no one. Or at least talking to her corpse, anyway. What do I say? Will avoiding her just make things worse? Will she get mad at me? My head is spinning. I don't even know what I'm thinking anymore. Look, sorry, but think we can meet up some other time? Because something came up, I must say, but I decided against it. You can tell when I'm lying anyway. Most of the time, that is. Because reasons. I'm so lame. Anyway, call me back when you get this. See ya. Okay, we just leave a dumb message. And with that, I end the most cringeworthy, embarrassing call in my life. Maybe that was the worst decision. Maybe she'll be furious with me. Maybe she'll hate me. She'll have every right to, in my opinion. I just want her to be happy. No. I'm probably just scared. Scared because I don't know what's genuine and what's fake. Was this right? Was this wrong? I don't know. I wish for a call as my parents come to pick me up. It never comes. It never will. Interesting. We're getting a different scene here? Never will. Well, it's a little foreshadowing, isn't it? Interesting. So yeah, since we're not romancing any of the girls, we're getting an extra scene maybe. Well, before that though, I'm gonna take a bit of a break actually. It's been an hour. Let's see, well hopefully I gotta finish all of this up so I can play a little bit of Red Orchestra 2 maybe. But yeah, I'm gonna take a bit of a break. I'm thinking, yeah, the way I'm gonna like split this, or rather not even split it, I'm probably gonna like, for the YouTube video anyway, probably gonna put in all one video. It's like an extra thing anyway, so I don't think anyone would mind if I just put it all in one video. It's probably like 2 hours maybe in total. I'm not sure yet though how long this is gonna take. Hopefully not all stream. Anyway, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I guess this is like a little short flashback we're getting from Yama Ishimoto. Mr. and Mrs. Ishimoto, we're very sorry to inform you of the passing of the Hayata family. Wait, what? Passing the Hayata family? I wait for her call as my parents come to pick me up. Never comes and never will. Oh, okay, now I understand. I guess I misinterpreted. Oh. So we don't, yeah, I guess, yeah. What happens usually is that we go to the waifus, right? We talk with one of the waifus. They give us the courage to actually go to Ryu's house, and we discover what happens to her, right? But I guess this time we're scared, right? I assumed that he would go anyway, but I guess Yama did not go to her house this time. Oh, so it isn't a flashback. It's the present time, actually. And it never comes, it never will. It's not foreshadowing, it's just what happened. He just did not go to Ryu's house and just went home and learned about Ryu's death afterwards. Mr. and Mrs. Ishimoto, we're very sorry to inform you of the passing of the Hayata family. The voice that bleeds through our landline is quiet, but to my ears is horribly abrasive. Monotone, uncaring. Just another death. Just another notification to the listed emergency contacts. With this one sentence, it sends my world reeling, out of balance. Every natural law as I know it, gone. Where did this come from? By what sense of humor was this ridiculous turn of events plotted? I'm very sorry, ma'am. Shot in their residence. Estimated today in the late morning. We're working to find the perpetrators immediately and have proceeded in investigations. 3 deceased individuals, 2 adults, 1 minor. This just isn't possible. I just reached my parents' house with 2 measly suitcases, ready to unwind and eat some home-cooked food for the first time in years. We'd kind of sort of started talking, really talking about actual stuff that we hadn't discussed since Mizu's death. I had allowed myself to feel a little glimmer of hope. Maybe this was the right choice. Maybe this move will turn out alright. Maybe everything will be okay. That's when the phone call interrupted our cheery dinner. Right as my mom was about to take out the old photo album, ready to show some pictures of an overly adventurous Mizu, ready to move on. That's when everything went wrong. Murdered. The Hayatas. It sounded wrong. A dissonant chord that only resolved into something more dissonant. That wasn't how it was supposed to be. Rota was behind bars. No jailbreaks, no all trial results, nothing out of the ordinary. Of course he couldn't be the only murderer in the world, but still, I thought, with him gone, things would be safe. With him gone, things would be back to normal. In this moment, this very moment, I think of Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Physiological need is at the very bottom, safety at the very next. When my safety was questioned, when Ryui's safety was questioned, we didn't even bother considering anything else. It simply didn't matter. Love and belonging paled in the face of a bloody knife and a damaged amygdala. Amygdala? I don't know what that is. Amygdala. I assume it's a important organ in your body. But when we conquered Ryota, our safety was back in our hands. Suddenly, searching for love and belonging was our top priority. We had established the status quo. We had to establish the status quo, understand the circumstances, return to the warm, fuzzy relationships that reminded us of home. Back up the pyramid, arrogantly climbing. No need to study the shaky handholds in our grasp. And now I find our safety was never re-established. Love and belonging no longer matters. We're back down the pyramid, but this time, the next level is irrecoverable. Because one of us is gone. Because both of us are gone. And now, there's nothing left but for everything to crumble. For the pyramid to be toppled. Ryui, if you can't see me, then I'll see you. Well, it's a bad end. Oh, okay, so it's just a bad end. And I guess, yeah, we just popped those pills and it did not go the way we hoped. But I was thinking, well, I mean, I guess, and objectively speaking, since we weren't at the crime scene, we wouldn't be like a suspect of the police, you know? Because usually when we were at the scene of the crime, we'd probably make, you know, Yama the first suspect to the police, right? And that would bring a whole heap of trouble. Also, we didn't, like, you know, since we didn't see it firsthand, we didn't, like, transform into our other side, our other personality. But I guess, well, instead of that happening, we just kicked the bucket ourselves. How unfortunate. And does that give us a CG? Yes, we do. We get this. How morbid. Oh well. But yeah, we got all the CGs, technically. We got some achievements. We got the fruitless. Be unable to visit any heroine. I guess, well, that includes Ryui, I guess. We did not visit her either. But there's still some extra things we can do. This best girl and saving brain cells. So, here comes another playthrough. Alright. Let's see, where should I load? I believe here, right? Is this the correct one? Actually, I don't know. I think it is, yeah, because again, first choice we have, whether to watch Gover Mecha or read a book. No, actually, was it read a book or was it? I can't remember. Oh well, I just have to make sure, sorry. I guess I'll just have to... yeah, just start again, because I don't remember where that is in the story. Because the way to get the other achievement, I'm pretty sure, is to, what is it? Is to, not watch Gover Mecha and just do the other options instead, right? And to also get the best girl achievement is to also hang out with only one waifu rather than all of them, you know? And yeah, you know, yeah, this prologue too, I know this piece of paper is black instead of white, right? And when we did switch into Ryui's perspective temporarily, the paper was also changed slightly, the color. So that's interesting. Yeah, the color changed. Anyway, yeah, let's just, again, go through the game once more. Because I want to see all that I can see. You know? Do. Get all of the achievements. Ba-bam. Skip. Imagining her as our waifu. A wife as a waifu. Waifu as a wife? Wife as a waifu. Waifu as a wife. Anyway. No, I guess, yeah, this was correct. Never mind. Because I wasn't sure. But it was, yeah. Either watch Govermecker or read a book. Okay, so we can just read a book this time. Let's see if we get, like, different dialogue. Maybe. All things considered, I'd rather not destroy my brain by watching Govermecker. It might be a better idea to read a book. I arrived through my shelves, searching for a good book. We met many adventures of Kunoichi. I remember this was my favorite book when I was a kid. Haven't read it in a while, though. I flipped the book open, absorbing the lifelike print on the page. It narrates the story of a girl who wants to be a ninja. Ning ning. She starts off pretty low on the chain, a mere errand girl. She also has this big crush on a friend whom she's known since they were kids. Sounds like a manga. Is this a novel or a manga? Sound familiar? Chapter continues. Kunoichi ends up failing on even really simple errands, since her friend randomly starts hanging around her more. She tries to confess, but he's apparently totally oblivious to her feelings. Please, anyone could tell that he knew. He's just trying to... Well, it's time to study. Yep, just gonna, like, deny our own situation and throw the book away. I dig through my backpack and crack open a few books. This year will probably be really intense with the entrance exam coming up. Yep, and well, actually, do we already see this? I guess, yeah. We read the book and study. Amazing. Instead of watching Govermecker. Decide maybe I chose a fan because enjoy the political satire. Yeah, because Misuke really loved Govermecker apparently. I guess this time we don't really know much about it, so it has to be some big joke. Yep. Yeah, I guess we just gotta have one line that's a little bit different. Well, actually, it's kind of creepy. You know, now that we know Ryota's not all there in the head, not all put together. Him knowing our relationship with Ryui and all that. Pretty creepy. In hindsight. And we just go through this again. Messages. Body language. Fighting stance. Right hand. Wants to be underestimated. The circumstances. A long time ago. You know, actually, I wanna pick some wrong choices too, actually. I wonder what happens when you do that. For example, you have a crush on me. It's glaringly obvious. Even to you. Well, I like to think I'm pretty keen when it comes to these kinds of things. You obviously have a crush on me. I mean, it's kind of weird, given that you're 26, but I always found it odd that people don't judge teens who have a crush on celebrities. Might I remind you that I do have a license to use firearms, and shall only be punished to use it on organisms with a functional brain. Hey, easy now, it was just a joke. Was it? Was it just a joke? I don't know. You're pretty cute, you guys, anyway. It is now. Pick again, civilian, this time choose wisely. Okay, just test it, yeah, whatever. Okay, so this time, instead of Govermecker again, we are going to be a proper student and study. Yeah. Or actually, did I? Was that? I can't read. I can't see the thumbnail. Was it? Text a friend. Okay, yeah. So yeah. It's probably better to save over that one. Right. Anyway. I've got a couple hours until I need to head to bed. Might as well get some studying done. I take a few textbooks out of my backpack for a lazy skim as I lie on my couch. World history. It's sort of interesting in a morose way. If I had to sum it up in one sentence, it might be, humans suck. They just can't get along. Wars, slavery, prejudice, torture, subjugation. Really, it's a miracle that we have any good in us at all. I consider most history tests to be fairly straightforward. Someone did something stupid, someone died for it, someone got angry because of that, someone did something stupid. Rinse and repeat, cycle after cycle. Well, you gotta know when exactly those things happen, though, Yama. And that's where I always get, mixed up, you know? The years and stuff. I don't know when exactly things happen, specifically. Because it is kind of abstract trying to think of history in terms of, you know, years, you know, like 1970 or 1750 or 1865 specifically. I don't know. Just thinking like of numbers is like kind of is challenging for me. Anyway, yeah, just thinking about history. What was I doing? All right, I was supposed to be studying. Amazing. I can't bring myself to care enough to keep reading. I decided to just get ready for bed. Oh wow. Good night, world. Time for another long day. Okay. I guess, yeah, the game really sets us up to really just fast track us to a relationship with Ryu, right? I mean, even in the what's the word, like in like the conversations we have with other characters, it's clear that everyone else is just setting us up for, you know, a romance with Ryui. And I guess just like the game in general is just wants to make that happen. Technically, well, they set us up for that anyway, and so we learn what happens at the very end. It's not great. What are we doing? Yeah, tests. Neutralize, manners. Hey! Do. I wish there was like a super skip mode. We just skip all the way to the decisions in like 2 seconds. But we do not have that, unfortunately. We do not have the power of super speed. We only have normal super speed. Which is better than nothing, really, so... so text a friend. So we have a bunch of choices here. Oh, actually we only have 3, I guess. I thought we... did we have like a bunch of choices before? Maybe that was the other choice, actually. That was the homework one. So this one we can just text one person. In which case, let's... Okay, we texted Ryu last time, right? Let's go through Misaki and Elizabeth as well, right? Let's see what they have to say. So... did I save? I guess I'll save it again. Wait. Well, Misaki! Misaki, what do you have to say? Our childhood friend that abandoned us a long time ago, and we got a traumatizing event because of that. Or rather, well, it's not her leaving is not traumatizing itself. It's just that it reminds us of a traumatic event earlier in life, which, you know, resurfaces because of that event of Misaki leaving. Anyway, hey Miki, what's up? Have you made a pattern yet? No. You should do it right now, cause you're not doing anything else. Why, so I can take pictures of my food and turn them black and white? You what, mate? Fight me. I don't get it. Stop talking in memes, Misaki. You meme lord. You don't know any memes, do you? What's a meme? What's a meme? Miki, are you there? Insert Jackie Chan face here. God damn it. Who's Jackie Chan? Who's Jackie Chan? I mean, come on, Yama. Oh. My. Yama, you are so obsolete. Please get a patter. Why, you still need to give me a legitimate reason. First world problems, getting your friend to make a patter account. Stop talking in me's, Mizuki. I don't understand you. Please. Well, actually, I do understand her. It's the best way to keep in touch. Or, you know, we could just see each other in person. Shh, just make one. It's really useful, trust me on this one. It also apparently lowers your vocabulary and grammatical skill. I don't always type like a common man, but when I do, I type like the lowest tier of mankind possible. Duh, okay? That was a meme. Again, more memes. It makes more sense if you have the pictures though, Misaki. Can't you send pictures? I guess, well, maybe not. I guess, yeah, if you text, you can't really send pictures. At least, I don't know. I guess it depends on the phone. You still haven't explained what the meme is. Well, memes are the DNA of the soul. One does not simply... You know, never mind. Night, old man. You are a cinnamon roll. Too good, too pure for this world. I don't even know what that means, so night. It's meme lord, meme queen, Misaki. Study or cloak or clean or do something productive. It all sounds painful, so I'll just sit here and do nothing. Oh well. No, actually, let's go back. Let's talk to Elizabeth. Maybe she won't speak in memes, and we can have a normal conversation. Let's text Elizabeth. Good old Lizzie. Elizabeth, Academy student, 17. Let's work hard this year. I guess, well, yeah, she's 17, right? She's in the same year as us. So we're 17, technically. I'm pretty sure. In which case, I mentioned before, a relationship with Shigure is technically illegal then. Well, actually, I mean, maybe not actually. I guess it depends, right? Usually, you know, often it's cited that the age of consent is 18, but in some other places, it's actually 16. So, I guess it depends, right? Anyway, hey, what's up? How did you get this number? Last year. Project? Remember? Oh yeah, that project that Elizabeth has a bit of a sore spot because of that project, you know? Creeper. What? You made me take your number, lol. Why are you even texting me? I'm bored. Go study. That's boring. Why am I even texting you? Cause I'm so dashing. Stop distracting me, you ignorant little prat. Sorry, I can't control my attractiveness. I'm done with you. You actually shut up. I thought you said you were done. Okay, I'm really done now. Hey, what's up? How do you even manage to pass classes? Clearly, you never study. School's easy. So let me guess. You've never gone to cram school. Nah. Never studied? Nah. You even do homework? Yeah. I don't understand you. You know, yeah, I have a pretty similar experience in high school as well to Yama. I did pretty well, I got good grades, you know. Mostly A's, some B's, right? And yeah, I never really went to cram school, never, like, studied, quote-unquote. But the way I studied was, like, just doing homework, right? That's the way you study. You know, to me anyway. That's how I learned. So, like, I didn't, like, not do my homework. I did all my homework, I participated in class, you know, I listened to teachers. So, naturally, I just absorb that information and just do well on the tests, right? Though, to be honest, you know, that sort of learning might not be applicable to all situations, right? Where, to be smart and all that, right? To be intelligent is not always just about regurgitating the information that you absorb. But anyway, I don't understand you. Yeah. I mean, if you wanted to, you could actually be something. Nah, I'd rather be a person than a thing. Blimey, you're insufferable. Goodbye. Blimey. Tea and crumpets, fish and chips. Long live the queen. Hello? I do believe you're ignoring me. That is really quite rude. Alright, little stick in the mud. I'll be on my way. Okay. Just trolling her phone, then. Save there. Continue our skipping. And I'm thinking, yeah... if I had to choose a waifu... let's choose only one waifu. Then maybe Elizabeth would work. She seems like an interesting character too. Because, yeah, I think to get the achievement, I believe, of Best Girl, instead of, like, you know, spending time with everyone, you spend time with only one waifu and then hang out with them. I don't think, well, it depends. I don't know if anything different happens because of that, but I think you do just get the achievement, right? Of Best Girl. Switch horses, plural. Dr. Ari. Nom nom nom. And you know, yeah, like, becoming something. Having the motivation to work towards something realistic and stuff. Because even if you do get good grades, as I mentioned before, having the drive to be someone, to be something specific, you know, you need that too, right? In order to achieve what you want in life. And well, just like Yama, you know, I guess I can relate a little bit to Yama in the sense that I didn't know what to do in school, right? For my future, like 10 years from now, what do I see myself doing? I don't know. I see myself playing a visual novel, playing video games, watching anime. I don't really want to be in anything else specific, to be honest. Even now, not really. Be a scientist, be a detective, be, I don't know, be a political leader, be a politician, those sorts of things. Be an astronaut, you know, all those sorts of careers and cool jobs that people strive for. I'm just not sure. Like, I don't want to really work towards any of them, really, because I just don't have that drive to get that sort of job. And of course, you want, like, the job that you work really hard towards because that's what motivates you. And I don't really have that motivation. I don't know. Because all I do is, well, play video games and watch anime. I don't really regret it, but at the same time, that doesn't really translate into, like, a, well-paying job, does it? Ah, well. What are we doing? I guess, yeah, instead of watching Government Mecha, we're gonna work homework with someone. And I guess, yeah, I got the achievement right here. I got saving brain cells. Okay, so yeah, this is the one where we got a bunch of choices. And I guess, yeah, might as well just go through all of them. I think this is the last, like, last of the scenes that we technically missed in our playthrough. Just go through all of them. And last time I picked Riwi, but let's just see what everyone else has to say. Like, social studies with Akira, why not? Social studies. I don't know many people who would be good with social studies. Akira, maybe. Since she loves theater, she probably knows more about history and psychology than most. Let's just call our buddies. Loot! Huh? Drop and give me 20! Akira, it's time to break character. Oh, sorry. The press told me to watch some war films to understand my character a little more. Really? I thought you did fine. Actually, my reaction to stop you from using the gun was way too fast. If I was really a wet behind the ears private, I should have froze. Then the press should have gotten shot, and she should have had a beautifully tragic death scene. And then I could avenge her by slowly, meticulously, and agonizingly taking you apart, limb by limb, until you're I think your sadistic serial killer character is taking over. Sadistic serial killer, you say? Oops, sorry, Loot. It was just yesterday. I'm not sure if she's mentally stable. So what's up? Oh, would you happen to know about British history around the time Shakespeare was around? Why, you've asked the completely wrong person. I haven't a clue. Why does she seem so enthusiastic about that? Well, you know a lot about Shakespeare, right? Well, if you're going according to Shakespeare, then I can confidently say that everyone killed themselves, fell in a forbidden love, and insulted each other in a iambic pentameter. Yeah, iambic pentameter. Pentameter? Pentameter. That's not exactly what I was looking for. Oh, I know. You're looking for the meaning of life. What? Well, aren't you? That's what everyone's looking for. You know what? I think I got it. Thanks, Akira. Good night. A fair night to Yama. I guess, well, as amusing as that was, I probably wouldn't repeat the experience. I definitely would be more productive researching social studies on my own. And then we get a call from who? I think Shigure, right? Okay, yeah. In which case, yeah, well back here. And what about science? Does Misaki know about science? From what I recall, Misaki always did well in biology when we were younger. Maybe I should give her a call. Though, I believe Masuda would know more about biology though. Anyway. Hi Yama, how are you? Fine. Just doing science work. So, how'd that talk with Ryui go earlier? It turned out well, thankfully. Well, that's good. I was beginning to wonder whether I need to lock you guys in a room to settle things. What's wrong? Are you claustrophobic? Huh? Oh, it's nothing. So what you need? Her tone isn't all that convincing. She's probably still ruminating over what Ryui had told her earlier. It's not like anything was her fault to begin with. Are you free right now? Would you mind helping me with a question 6 of our assignment for science? Of course, I'll be glad to. Oh no. What? The assignment? How could I have forgotten? You mean you haven't started it yet? It's due tomorrow. I know. I was just too preoccupied. With modeling? Watching the new Government episode. Of course. I want to say I'm surprised, but... So you've been procrastinating this whole time? Procrastinating is such a strong word. Then, what would you call it? I'm simply supporting the developers. There's not much to support. Misaki sighs deeply. Well, I wouldn't expect a noob like you to understand such craftsmanship. You act as if I'm the one who doesn't have their priorities straight. But this is important. Not as important as learning science. Blah. Blah times infinity. Blah times infinity plus. Are you a Super Saiyan now? Wow, talk about a sudden sense of deja vu. Yeah, did we do that before? Blah times infinity plus. Anyway, we should probably get started on your homework then. Homework, oh right. But I'll need to clean my apartment first. I can't help but chuckle. Well, good luck with that. Bye, Miki. Goodbye, Yama. Cleaning your apartment? Yeah, that's more procrastination. Mizuki's the definition of a procrastinator. Guess I'll have to work through these questions on my own. Ugh. Then get a call from Shigure. Okay. I guess, yeah, every time we just call for help, we don't get any. Instead, we just goof off, or just, just have a conversation. Moral studies. And to be honest, studying with Yahiko would only have a negative impact on my productivity, but hearing his outrageous ideas would be worth it. Have to call? Our good old buddy. Blonde guy. The Casanova himself. Oh, what's up, my good minion? Hey, I'm looking through the moral studies assignment. Are you in need of my assistance? What are your thoughts on question 3? Describe how viewpoints of women change with the implementation of westernization. This one's easy. Westernization means going west, so clearly if women are moving west, the viewpoint gets farther and farther. I don't think that's correct, Yahiko. Well, I was expecting something sexist, but that's just as ridiculous. Interesting. How about question 7? List some cultural differences in eating mannerisms between Asian and Middle Eastern countries, and how it relates to perceptions of countries' morals. Ha! This, my good minion, is why you should actually pay attention in class. They're the exact same. China is the middle country, and Japan is east of China, which makes it a Middle Eastern country. And since Japan is an Asian country, this question compares Japan to Japan. There's so much wrong with that answer, I don't even know where to begin. Okay, what about question 13? You're having a lot of problems with these questions, huh? Yeah, I realized that in order to solve these problems, I needed to come to their source. Well, you came to the right place. I have all the answers. He totally didn't understand. Let's see. List 3 countries' perspectives on disobeying one's parents. 1 for each category. Liberal, moderate, and conservative. What is it? Dad. Nothing. Oh, somehow I'm not convinced. I guess, yeah. His parents don't really spend time with him, right? We learned that in the amusement park. Anyway, Japan looks down on disobeying one's parents. America considers it fine as long as it benefits the child more to do so, and moderate, maybe Russia. My concern is compounded at the fact that his answer is actually right. Something up with your dad? Moderate. England? Nah, England's liberal. Yeah, you go. Well, that's all you needed, right, Yama? See you tomorrow, bye. I hang up, feeling more unsettled than when I started the call. I'd expected some mindless fun, but instead... Yaiko has some daddy issues. Oh no. And yeah, well, it's kinda obvious now, but his goofy, his goofy front, optimistic and happy, is just, you know, hiding the fact that he's probably a little sad. Has issues to deal with himself. You know? Anyway, math with Masato. I'd really rather not talk to Masato right now, but he's the only person I know who's better at math than me. Yep. He's always like, yeah, giving those equations and giving some weird calculations to things we really didn't need to know. But he just does them because I guess it's just second nature. Hey Masato. How was track? Fine. Oh crap, he must be really pissed. You happen to be doing math right now? Oh yeah, my fist plus your skull equals bloody mess. Well, that escalated quickly. Are you really that mad about track? No, he's mad about something else. Maybe. I'll take that as a yes? Get on with it, man. What do you want? What exactly is he so mad about? Is it that big of a deal that I don't share his extreme love for track? No, I think he's mad because he has a crush on Ryui, and he probably, confessed recently and got rejected, and was told that Ryui, she likes someone else, and it's obvious that she likes Yama, so he's kind of mad at Yama because he doesn't know where to put his negative feelings towards anywhere, right? He's just feeling frustrated and rejected and sad, and all he can express is anger because, you know, that's just what he's known for, to be fiery and aggressive, so he just puts it towards Yama, even though they're friends technically and he shouldn't do it, so he also feels a little guilty too, but that just makes him more mad, so he hates himself and hates people around him, and right now he's just in a bad place. Anyway, whatever, I don't have time to deal with this drama, maybe tomorrow. I'm going through the test problems. One of them is, answer is 2x, divide by 3 plus 6 divided by x, what do you call it? Exponent 3, or? I know, cubed, right? Cubed, yeah, that's it. 2x divided by 3 plus 6 divided by x cubed. Well, how'd you... calculating fx if fx equals x squared, divide by 3 minus 3, 3 divided x squared, yeah? Yeah, but I knew it'd be the only one you wouldn't know. I can't help but be surprised that you think of something like that. Not to mention that it's kind of weird hearing actual math coming from Estel's voice. Thanks. That's it? Yeah, I guess. Hey, dude. Bye. Well, I think that's the angriest Mato's ever been, and I don't even know why. Well, you'll learn by the end, Yama. Wonder if I know anything about him at all. We really don't, do we? Loading. We did Japanese review the first time. Well, let's finally do English with Elizabeth. I guess, yeah, technically, we are in Japan, so English is kind of like a second language we kind of need to learn. Here in this visual novel. This will be fun. Will it, yeah? Will it be, Yama? You really love bullying Elizabeth that much? Though I guess you bully each other. What? A good evening to you, old sport. What is it? I'm studying the Queen's English, you see. Need a bit of practice with it. Swear words. Her English is so smooth and rapid-fire that I can't even pick anything out. Sure. You have no clue what I just said, don't you? Oh, it wasn't? What was it? Actually, it wasn't swear words, it was just like... I guess, yeah, again, it's kind of weird because this is all English, but technically this is a Japanese setting, so they're speaking in Japanese. But I guess, yeah, she wasn't swearing, she was just like speaking actual, like, English in their world. And Yama couldn't understand it, really. Oh, this doesn't seem very fair. I can't even insult you in Japanese. Then learn another language, you... dummy. I don't know. She might as well be speaking gibberish. She wants to play it that way. I really feel like having some coffee right now. Who do I know who makes really good coffee? You wouldn't dare. What does coffee have anything to do with you? I can't believe you. The sheer indignance in her tone catches me off guard. I can't help but laugh. Surprisingly, Elizabeth ends up chuckling. And you know, actually, when you think about it, every time we tease her by imitating her accent, can we even do that in Japanese? I don't think you can do that, technically. Well, sort of. I guess if we're, in a way, you know, if we're speaking Japanese and we're like, I guess making fun of her English accent in Japanese, you know, it wouldn't sound like British. It wouldn't sound like a British accent, you know. It would more so just sound like, you know, broken Japanese, right? Because, you know, stereotypically, a foreigner, when speaking in the Japanese language, they sound a little off because they end up not pronouncing certain like vowels correctly, right? And also like the tone they speak in is also not typical of a typical like Japanese speaker. So maybe like Yama's speaking in that sense, as if she's like a foreigner, right? Imitating her in that sense, not specifically speaking in like a British accent. Even though that's what we're, like, you know, that's what we end up reading in the visual novel. It's kind of like the equivalent, I guess, but not exactly, right? If I had to imagine, I don't know, it's kind of confusing. Anyway. We end up laughing a little. You're so strange. You're the one to talk, just look at your name. Your name is weird too. Not as weird as yours. Okay, this is getting off topic. You wanted to practice your English? Your name is English, isn't it? Elizabeth, Elizabeth, Elizabeth. Don't say my name like that. Why not? Because you can't pronounce it properly. I guess, yeah, in Japan, or Japanese, maybe they would say, Elizabeth, something like that. Elizabethu, something like that. I don't know, because you have to pronounce it a very certain way. Because in the I know, I took a little bit of Japanese. The way you pronounce everything in the Japanese language is very specific, you know. So that's why when Japanese people say certain English words, it sounds weird to a native English speaker, but it's how they're supposed to pronounce in Japanese, you know. So it makes sense to other Japanese people, actually, you know, when they say certain English words. Okay, I gotta stop going off topic. Anyway, can't pronounce it properly. Well, guess why I'm calling you. I do so want to learn English, old chap. Tea? Tea sounds oh so very scrumptious. What say you to 11 C's? Why, thank you. Arse? I guess she is swearing a little. I know what arse means. Surprisingly, Elizabeth giggles, an unusually pretty giggle, which is what is going on in her head. Oh, come on, Mum. And just as suddenly, she falls silent. Hello? I guess, yeah, similar to Yakiko, he also has parental issues. So sure, I shouldn't have said Mom. Bye. Oh, man, that was abrupt. Maybe I accidentally said some vulgar curse word? No, she just make fun of me. Just when I think that maybe, just maybe, we might be able to get along, this girl proves otherwise. Maybe I should just stop trying. You know, but she was the one who tried first, right, Yama? Anyway, we went through all of those options. Amazing. Time to skip. Whee! Rooftop? Hang out with the blondes? I don't know. It doesn't really matter, really. This part. I don't think so, anyway. Skip boo. And of course, Ryoda is there. I wonder if Mr. Ryoda was keeping notes on us as we did that investigation, you know? Very suspicious. Well, in hindsight, anyway. I guess, yeah, we have to do all of this again. Yahiko wins. He's the overlord. Tower drop with Masato. Yeah, wasn't he angry before, right? I guess not so much right now. I don't know. Cause yeah, we're having a fun time right now, right? So I don't know. Laser tag. Shoot, shoot, shoot. And as we've learned, Elizabeth is a crack shot with a laser gun. Amazing. A deck where we play some, or not. Well, that's the other thing. I was thinking of the Irie scene, the robot. That's not this one. This one's with Misaki, where we get the phone actually, which is actually a plot device, as it turns out. Getting that new phone. Yeah, we go to the forest. I was thinking, I was thinking in the last playthrough I just did, I didn't go to the forest, or maybe I did. I can't remember now. I don't know. Maybe I just I'm probably just mixing up all the scenes in my head, and I don't really remember everything that's going on and happening all at once. Anyway, no to Irie. So no to Misaki, no to Irie. I think I'm gonna spend time with Elizabeth, because I think, yeah, I'm just gonna pick Elizabeth as the waifu. Because, yeah, because I mean, okay, because I'm trying to think. Nyan. Oh, well, for this scene, I wanna try to. Okay, I'm gonna say, like, I'm gonna be like the moral person. I'm gonna fight for what's right. I'm gonna choose these options. I wonder, does it make any difference? I don't know. I wanna fight for what's right. How very noble of you. Why, is that such a bad thing? If you're lying about it, yes. I know how boys like you work, Ichimoto. You're so afraid of being nothing that you'll just do the oddest things to stand out. Solving murder seems to be a good way to start, don't you think? What is even her deal? Isn't it precious? Two useless fools bumbling around together? A washed-up, headstrong detective who's blind at the first sight of murder, and an irresponsible, selfish teenager who takes nothing seriously. At least we're trying to help. Alright, we're still learning, but at least we're trying to help. It would be better for you to leave this to the professionals. Can't exactly say that when the police are doing a much better job. And you can't exactly say that that the police are doing a better job, because they're not. That's what I mean. Taco selling clowns. Well, are they tasty tacos? That's the key, I don't know. Unpleasant surprise, the CCTVs were turned off. Or at least not turned out, but like they don't have a lot of cameras, I guess. Maybe. Who are these professionals? People of knowledge. Knowledge is power. Hence why we want it. For what purpose? I'm gonna help others. Yeah, stop the killer. How childish. And that's this. You're cute. I guess, yeah, she calls us cute no matter what. What do cats say? Nyan nyan. What was I saying before? Yeah, I think I'm gonna pick Elizabeth as a wife. Oh, expired milk. Oh, anyway. I was gonna pick Elizabeth as a waifu because the other choices don't seem right to me. Because to me, well, the first playthrough, I picked Irie, I guess, as I guess it doesn't matter. I picked Irie as the person, at least first, anyway, as we talked before we went to Ryu's house. But really, I don't really consider her like a romance, you know, a romanceable character to me, like a waifu that is meant to be in a romantic relationship with the main character. She seems more like, I don't know, like a little sister you protect, right? Irie. Just give her head pats and give her peaches. To Irie. And there was Akira we just saw. Yeah, this time we talked to Elizabeth. At least some company. Yay. I like Elizabeth. I don't know. I guess she's kind of like a typical tsundere, but kind of like double tsunderes, you know? Instead of her just being your typical tsundere, we're both tsunderes, so like it's like a double tsundere relationship. So at least there's that. So Akira, right? So Akira, I probably won't choose her as a waifu for Yama, only because I don't know. I feel like she just has a crush on Yama, right? We didn't really spend much time with Akira anyway. So to me, it doesn't seem right for her to have a relationship with Yama because he barely knows us, you know? I think she's just projecting her own, you know, loneliness on someone, and just like she just happens to be infatuated with us, but I don't think a relationship will work out, you know? I think it's better that she will be happy with someone else, I think. There's also Misaki, right? Misaki was our childhood friend who left us and all that, but I don't know, also doesn't feel right too, because I feel like Misaki was more so our like a stand-in, right? Kind of like a crutch, right? For our sister, yeah? Her dead sister, Yama's dead sister, Mizu. She kind of even looks like her too, right? So I think, yeah, Yama was just projecting his own like hopes of seeing his sister again within Misaki. And when Misaki left again, of course, that's when Yama broke down once more. But I feel like, yeah, that sort of relationship probably wouldn't work out either, because again, it's probably unhealthy to see your dead sister in your girlfriend, I think, right? So that probably won't work out. I feel like, anyway. I feel it just doesn't feel right to me anyway. I don't know. So the only choice left is Elizabeth, right? And I feel like, yeah, you know, it's like in the beginning of the game where they kind of like a hostile relationship, but really they were probably good friends at the beginning, you know, just before the project. And really it was just due to a misunderstanding that they started to argue and tease each other and bully each other and not like each other. But really, actually, you know, they would probably get along if they just understood each other. They have similar personalities, really. They both want to be something. It's just that Yama doesn't know what he wants to be. And in fact, he probably, deep down, admires Elizabeth's determination in becoming someone important. That's why he teases her, right? So I think, yeah, if I had to pick a waifu for Yama, it would be Elizabeth. That's what I would pick. That would be the best girl for this game. Even though, well, technically, you know, we don't really get to see that in fruition, because We're kind of like, yeah, in at least, again, Lucid9, Inciting Incident, were railroaded towards Ryui. But, well, you know what happens in the end? We don't end up with Ryui. But, well. Again, I believe there's roots for the other girls in the second game when it gets made, so we'll explore that when it gets made. Just going through everything once more. Skip. Actually, I wonder, like, while we were like discussing possible culprits or connections to the murders, I wonder if we can talk about other, because the correct answer is Yahiko, right? And I guess technically we're talking to the suspect right in front of us, but well, I don't know. I wonder what the dialogue would be if we talked about the other people. You know, like let's see. Irie Hiraga comes to mind. I did see her walking around District 6 that one night, and she is rather quiet and unassuming. There's also all the rumors about her and her connections with the victims. It's just stupid gossip and bullying, but what if it isn't? Was there anything between the victims and Irie Hiraga? Do they have a lot of contact? Irie Hiraga, the one who is being bullied? Well, she's being blamed for causing the disappearances and murders. You really going to believe what a couple of idiotic students want to believe? No, but I want to be sure. Alright, if you're sure. He taps at an intermediate pace, and even from a difficult angle of viewing, I can see windows popping all over his screen. All I'm getting are the rumors that she was seen talking to each of the victims before they disappeared. Which doesn't prove anything. After all, she also probably says thank you to the lunch ladies and they're not getting murdered. Or maybe she doesn't. Strange. Was I wrong? Probably, yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, you are wrong. Okay, yeah, so we just loop back here. I want to know more about Natsuki Tanaka. We just don't know much about her. Natsuki comes across as an ardent fan of psychology, especially when it comes to manipulating people. In fact, wasn't she the one who probed me about dissociative identity disorder? Is there anything between the victims and Natsuki Tanaka? Common clubs, hobbies, family, social groups? Natsuki Tanaka? Who's that? Do you not know, Mr. Yoda? Are you, what's the word? Are you playing dumb? Classmate? Like psychology? And she's a screwed up sociopath on the side, but that doesn't seem to be my place to mention. I guess, yeah, she is a sociopath. It just makes her more interesting, though. I don't know. I see. Let me take a look. He taps at an intermediate pace, it's windows. Nope, I'm not getting anything. No, I'm not getting anything. Totally not my accomplice. I guess, yeah, you go. Yeah. I guess, didn't he, like, gone crazy? He looked stuff up. Didn't he act, like, surprised or something when he found Yahiko being connected to the victims and stuff? Like, he freezes, right? His fingers fly over the tablet, you see a surface of mirror colors. Then he freezes and drops the tablet. Again, is he acting dumb, or is this actually... Is this actually like a genuine surprise? Because if it is, you know, it might be because the fact that he is like an assassin for hire, right? And, or rather, well, for hire, I don't know. Like, I don't know the circumstances. He might be like, what's the word? Being coerced into killing, you know, specific targets. He might have not known that he was targeting Yahiko, right? Or at least Yahiko's friends, and therefore Yahiko's parents. But then again, did he say something along the lines of, like, he knew already? Like, he already knew about that sort of thing, and he couldn't target Yahiko's parents directly, so he targeted Yahiko Ikari's friends and stuff? Yeah, maybe he already knew, so, which makes this weird. Like, why is he surprised? Again, is he, like, just acting, or... Is he acting, or... Or is this just where he figured it out, right? Maybe he didn't know from the very beginning, yeah, Mr. Ryota? And now he knows. Like, he now connects the dots that yes, he is targeting specific people for a specific purpose. He didn't know before. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Uncharacteristic... Yeah, uncharacteristic shock etched all over his face. I feel like this is important, right? We mentioned this before, we noticed this before. Mr. Ryota tends to just like go into like focus mode when he is thinking of something very important. As we do that as well, you know? I'm sorry. Yeah, like, well, he's saying that right now. He's focused on something. Kind of forget everything else. He does that, and we do that too. Yeah, maybe he just figured it out just now too. You know? He isn't the mastermind, right? He's a killer, but he isn't pulling all the strings. So he probably didn't know everything. Why he was involved, or why he was told to kill certain people. That sort of thing. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, we spent time with Elizabeth. Elizabeth like comes in the middle of the night. The CG. Okay. I guess yeah, we have to go through the old Rhoda. Go through the rodeo of Ryota again, I believe. Fun times in the classroom. And now we just figure out who it is. Well, we know, but we do this all over again. Limit the suspect pool. I was wondering if there was a bad end where we don't have these hallucinations of our friends and we just like lose, but I don't think that happened, right? Like last time, I just like not hang out with any of the waifus. And we still get this scene where we figure out who the culprit is. So I don't think, yeah, we can't fail this, you know. So I believe, yeah, we get an achievement by doing it right the first time. Anyway, you know, and I want to see more of those sections though. It's so interesting. Even though it's kind of like railroaded, I do find it interesting that when we go into focus mode, right, and try to figure everything out, that's cool, you know? That's cool, like collecting the clues that if we've been paying attention, putting it all together, that's kind of cool, I think. I wish there were, well, I hope there's more of that in the second game. I hope it's more dynamic, you know? Where it's like, we get to like, for example, like in Danganronpa and Phoenix Wright, we like have actual like evidence in front of us to look back. Because I think that's one of the probably, if I had like another criticism to say to this game, I would say that I wish that the clues would be written down for us, right? In a convenient, you know, like a notebook or something like that, so we can look back, you know, because you can't just play a visual novel all the way through, right? So you might be playing it one day and then you come back to it like, you know, the next week. Like for example, when I play on a Wednesday, I can't exactly stream the game again the next day because I'm busy. So I have to stream it again next week, and I might like forget some things, right? So a reminder through like some sort of evidence folder or again like a notebook would be nice. You know, so we can like, so it helps us put the pieces together in the puzzle and solve the mystery. Right? Let's see. I guess we'll save here. Alright. Let's see. What do you say? What's your promise? Stop dallying. I guess we stall again. Yeah, okay, so yeah, we do the old stall strategy. Hit the girl. Meh. I mean, I guess we don't... Do we ever get charged for hitting the girl multiple times? We do, like inflict injury, right? So... that's technically assault. But I guess we're doing it under coercion, so I guess it's not 100% our fault. But, I don't know if it excuses all of the guilt, right? Legally speaking, anyway. But I guess at the same time, I believe, yeah, we did learn that the government and I guess, I don't know, like, society in general, Isamu, is covering up the fact that this happened, right? At least at the academy, you know? Like, we learned that Ryota, well, like, at least the news anyway, says Ryota's a killer, but all of this, really, they didn't mention that it happened at the academy. Probably for political reasons, most likely. Okay. Stall. 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 Hit the girl. Kill the girl. But not really. Then the police comes. Then we have a rooftop battle and stabbing in the stomach or chest, I think, and we fall down the pool and we're in hospital again. Covering. Ryu is recovering too. We meet our friends. We have a heart-to-heart. We deepen the bonds of our friendship and our waifus. Well, our waifus are friends too, so. Really, you know, I use the term waifu quite liberally, really. To be honest, I just use the word waifu for like any kind of like cute anime girl, you know? That's a waifu. Even though it's more probably when it was first incepted, or what's the word? Or what's the word? Like invented? Not invented, but like, I mean, it's a silly word. It's not. It's like supposed to be a bastardization of the English word wife, but a waifu, I guess. Since its inception, it's supposedly supposed to be referring to like only one fictional girl, or I guess waifu, husbando, right? Fictional. Usually waifu is a girl, but I mean, I guess it doesn't have to be. I mean, technically, anything could be a waifu. But yeah, you're supposed to pick like only one. Supposed to be quite devoted to this particular fictional character. But I just use it very vaguely. Just like in general, a waifu is just an anime girl, to be honest. To me, anyway. I guess. Same here. And yeah, only one person to hang out with, Elizabeth. Not sure why I'm making this choice, because she's a potential romanceable, or what's the word? She's a heroine in a harem visual novel. Is the thing. When you think about it, though, it's kind of unlikely, you know, like meeting all of these waifus and having them all be potential romantic partners. It's kind of unrealistic, to say the least. Obviously. Anyway, well, here we go. Here's this scene again. I gently opened the door. And, oh, not save. Well, I wanna skip. Whee! Yep. Supposed to be over. Actually, I wanna do something. No, not main menu. Let's save. Now we have that as a thumbnail. They're like... Let's see. Let's see here. Let me do something over here. Oh, no, it's an ad. No! Trying to open something, but it's an ad. We heard like 0.5 seconds of an ad. Amazing. Okay. This is what this reminds me of. This scene reminds me of this. I mean, maybe not exactly, but it's very similar, the circumstances. You know? At least, you know, if you recognize the music right now. Character delete Ryui Hayata. Anyway. For the people who know, who recognize this music, I'm sure you understand. I guess, well, for the few people who don't, well, it's better that you don't know, I guess. That way, I don't want to spoil it. If you do happen to play a certain game, it's very similar to this. Anyway, do 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 do. Do 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 do. Sayonara, Ryui. I guess we're just gonna end it on that. Yeah. I mean, there's not much else, right? So we just have to go through this and credits. And well, yeah, I guess we just skipped the credits. And I got the best girl. Well, I better turn on the music again. Whoop. Yeah. And I guess this should double check. I got all the achievements. I got best grill. So the only choices related to one heroine. Yep. We'll beat the common route. Is this common route? Is it like a true route or something? Is this like, yeah, I don't know. Pretty sure though. I think I looked it up, and the developer did say there's only like, if you get this achievement, then yeah, that's the only end you get, like the correct end anyway. Everything else is just like a bad end, you know. I get all the bad endings from murder, which I kind of I wasn't really looking to get, but I guess I got it, you know, coincidentally. Yeah, got all the achievements, got all the CGs. Hooray! All right, so that's it. That's all, just a little bonus stuff of Lucid9's Inciting Incident. And I guess, yeah. Thanks for watching. Until next time, see you then. I guess, well, I mean, should I? Well, I guess, yeah, I was signing off in the sense, because I was thinking I was like making this all into like one video, like a bonus video, and signing off then. But is there anything else I want to say actually before I sign off? Well, I already did, I guess, but so that's a little awkward. Is there anything else? I mean, probably not, other than like my thoughts on the game. I already said that, you know, last time, so I don't really need to repeat myself. All I can say is like I hope to see the second game, you know. So yeah, again, see ya.